Previously on Resident Evil.
Like, I'd knock over old ladies and little kids. Ew!
Whoa,
What the fuck? Whoa, I don't want your naked ass in my face. I don't know why I just went through this door. I didn't even finish checking out the other. Oh, boy.
Alright, welcome back to a bit of Resident Evil.
Hey.
Back again.
Alright, so, we need to figure out this here puzzle.
Why don't you push the...
Shit.
So, look, a booty.
Whoa!
Booty!
Dude.
Booty.
Okay, so the flags are the first one. I remember that.
Mac?
And then it was the...
Max. Akram. Alright, so this looks peculiar.
Can you push it? Oh, shit.
Of course you can push it. Hello.
Oh, there's a lever. Will you push it?
There's a switch. Will you push it?
Whoa, he's blue.
Everyone turned on your Smurf light.
I'm blue, wabba-dee-ba-dee-boo.
Oh, look what it did there.
Tree
Something's
man
written on the
apple
picture.
woman.
So we gotta translate the symbols that I took a picture of.
Ew. Smart.
So we got the M with the like cross in the middle, like an
Man.
X. Okay, so M, obviously.
So that's man.
And then we got this weird fish symbol you kept talking
Woman.
about. Yeah, so it's O, M-O. And then we got a straight line with a downward hook. Sort
It's
of.
an L.
It's, yeah, apple.
Mole.
And then, yeah, I mean, it's,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
it is. It's mole.
Is it? Wow.
It's mole.
I should be...
You should be a
police
detective.
officer.
Fucking detective.
Dude, I'd totally buy a raincoat.
What, you'd buy a raincoat? Not.
I'm
not
here
a
to
trench
solve
coat?
mysteries.
Comes in a yellow, slicking raincoat with boots. Looks like Paddington Bear because he's brown.
Dude, I'd have that in a magnifying glass.
Oh, man, that is... Oh.
Same thing, right?
It's electronically locked.
Like you say, you come in with a raincoat, not a trench coat?
Hey, kitty.
The passcode panel. You don't have the passcode, stupid. My cat's finally in the room.
Hey, kid. How you doing?
Were you just crumpling papers?
Wendy's wrapper.
Yeah, I noticed he talks about Wendy's now. He had to have it.
An hour later.
Wait, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
Wendy's.
Yep, I hear zombie.
Naked
Oh,
men.
really? They come back?
Yeah, I don't even wish we have a while.
No, yeah, for sure. Whoa! There's 3?
Oh, man, he totally wants to.
Oh, that's horse crap. It's locked from the inside.
Isn't that nice?
How am I gonna lock it? Dude, how am I like half dead when I had full fucking health? Dude, fuck.
Oh!
God damn it, I'm gonna die. Dude, yeah, what's with all of them?
Danger.
Hey, is this?
Bless you.
Dude, stop.
Stop sneezing.
Stop!
Excuse me.
Oh, my God. Dude, that really irritates me. That's like the one thing that irritates the shit
Whoa.
out of me.
Sneezing?
No, it's joking.
He had an ink ribbon on him?
Whoa!
Where did he hide it?
Yeah, he's naked.
In his butthole.
Maybe it's in the hole where his head is. Why is that funny?
I don't know.
Here's the hole where his head is.
Because I said butthole and you said hole and head. Where his head is.
Got some head on your butthole?
Dude, yeah.
One fancy
That's some
doors.
pretty, yeah,
Whoa!
pretty advanced doors right
You
there.
do some cat
Is that is that a tanning booth?
Hey, booth.
Alright, zombies, get in here. What do you need, a number 10?
Slide cartridge.
Ooh.
Is that for your Mo discs?
Modus. Nothing special besides, green liquid and everything that we've never seen before ever.
Just zombie embryos. Nothing.
Alright.
Right.
Various devices and chemicals.
It's like a vending machine.
Nothing useful. It does look like a vending machine. Yeah, just Fritos and 3 Musketeers. Nothing
We get
useful.
C4 T virus. Oh, okay. The Tyrone
C4.
virus.
The Tyrone virus, that's right. Alright, there was a kapooper.
What's the play on it? This
Computers used to open electronic. You know that. She knows that, but just looking on it. Or at it, on it.
Oh. Typing in the
Look
dead.
at this old ass fucking computer.
Give it an hour to boot up.
Right.
Umbrella.
Starting Windows
It gets the job
99.
done. Windows 98.
Okay. Alright, login. Was it JOHN?
Yeah. Wow, look at your hands move away from the keyboard. And like,
Password
this is
is
typing. It's like you're typing
She
out
hasn't
anything.
typed it in yet. Watch.
They don't have QWERTY keyboards then.
Okay. Failed.
Basement door lock upper. Select 4. Basement 2. Ching.
Accessing.
Accessing. Denied.
What if there's like a pop-up window, like, free books here? Like, well, wait a minute.
Permission denied. Enter the password is mole, right? Yeah.
Yep.
O-L-E. I hate it when they're not QWERTY. It drives me nuts.
Oh, I know.
Verified!
Exclamation point.
Yeah, exclamation point.
Boom! Wow.
Yeah, when you're adding the security clearance, go ahead and put a big exclamation point at the end there for
Make
me.
them feel smart
Make
for
'em feel-
figuring it out.
Right.
Basement 3.
Make them feel smart
Ding,
for knowing the information
ding.
they should know.
I actually hit the up arrow. Unlocked.
Yay! Oh, excuse me.
Cancel. Quit? Yeah. Like how she's
Oh,
gonna
you didn't
bother.
save your progress.
Yeah, she's gonna bother to turn it back off, even though she's gonna blow the place up. I better turn it off. I don't want anything happening.
How do
Right.
you know they're gonna blow the place up, Aaron?
Because the thing said evacuate, and the thing said when you evacuate, the self-destruct thing starts. They didn't say that. I just heard that.
I was gonna say.
Ow.
How'd you know all that, Aaron? It's like you. This isn't your,
Played this.
Well, you know what? Now I know what happens at the end,
right,
even
this
though I
isn't
didn't
your
play
first
it.
rodeo,
Shit.
is it? This isn't your first time around the block, is it?
Hasn't been first time in a long time. This was unlocked. Oh, hi, kitty.
She was on my lap. And she
Hi, kitty.
Hey, kitty!
Whoa, whoa.
Back up, man.
Are those explosive rounds?
Yeah.
Boom.
I mean, I get why there's so many, because, jeez. I'm out? Oh, it only loads. Oh, I get it.
What a waste of explosive rounds. But
Yeah.
you have to do it.
Facts. 2. General Manager of Sanitation Division. Oh, he fucked it up. From Special Committee on Disasters, Raccoon Special Research
It's
Department.
not the kind of facts you want to get.
No, this is a very important fact. This memorandum is strictly confidential and must be destroyed as soon as it is understood. See, they just...
Someone fucked up again.
Sanitation Division just messing up. Regarding the Tyrone virus outbreak, which occurred recently, this committee conducted a field survey. So they went out and asked people on the streets, what do
Are you
you
a zombie?
think? Yeah.
What do you think about the zombies taking over?
According to the survey results, estimates on the amount of damage caused by the accident are considerably greater than reported earlier. First, although it is very difficult to obtain accurate data in terms of actual numbers, it is thought that more than half of the researchers died after exposure to the Tyrone virus. God, that's depressing.
Yeah, that
The
sucks.
body count will most likely increase since nearly all of the survivors show symptoms peculiar?
Peculiar, yeah.
Huh, to the T-virus. That's weird. Second, our security system is still in operation. However, our special security guard squad has been nearly destroyed. Security guard
Hard
squad.
to begin.
Because of that, research information considered by our company to be top secret has been made available to outsiders. Countermeasures should be taken as soon as possible. Finally, many of the subjects from the experiment have escaped and are out of control. We believe that some researchers were killed by these subjects, and their bodies were mutilated.
Mutilated wasn't
By
even close.
curious coincidence, these events are proof of the success of our research. However, there is also a very high risk that this news may be leaked to the press if we don't act immediately. The condition is very fucking serious. Our operation to cover up the situation is difficult to attain. However, we hope the problem will be solved quickly, dumbass. We're especially concerned that the state police and STARS are intervening too quickly. We need to act on this situation as well, you fucking idiots.
Couple extra words added in there by the narrator.
Right.
Well, come on, they screwed up pretty bad. I mean, look at this.
I like how the facts had to be destroyed, but I was posted on the wall
Whoa.
afterwards.
Excite
Ooh.
1998.
Yeah, what should I do with that? 1998.
What is with all of these down here? They think you're really gonna fuck it up a lot. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want it.
Will you take... God damn it.
There
Will
it
you
is
take
again.
the Ottoman? Okay, alright. See you, Excite. So, most of them are fiction books.
Ooh, fax machine.
Yeah, what the fuck? Passcode output machine.
Oh, I was way off.
It's a big...
Modisc.
Modisc. I can get the code. Hey, look.
Whoa.
Passcode 1. Can you read that? I can't read that.
Genesis 20...
12, 26.
22, 26.
Oh, it is 22.
What?
By
By
myself,
myself, I
Bible.
have something.
I've sworn. No.
This resolution's terrible. Let's just look it up in the Bible. I mean, fuck, right? I
Right.
mean, come on. Oh!
Shit.
Man.
We could have turned it over. I could just see like her like, oh, what is it? Oh, there
I
it is. can
swear
see it.
by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this, and have not withheld your son, your only son.
Comma.
Grammar.
Passcode 01.
Alright, nothing special.
Man.
Nothing
You
special.
might need some mo disc.
Oh boy. I think there's other output machines you gotta find.
That's what I'm saying.
Here, we can put one in, can't we? I think this is where they go. Yeah! Look at them goofy lights.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Wah, 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 wah,
Wom,
wah.
wom, 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 wom.
Let's go upstairs.
Okay.
What do you say, kitty? You wanna go upstairs? She never talks when I want her to.
This is because she's a cat, Aaron.
Anytime nobody's around. I get it. I get it. It took a minute. I get it.
Oh, you're silly, Aaron.
Oh, man. People
Say that to
think
Dr.
I'm
Doolittle,
crazy. Dr. Doolittle.
Is that a fax out or a
I
messaging
know, that's what I
output
was like,
machine?
wait a minute.
I like your cat.
Thanks. She's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Modisc. You can call somebody.
Intercom, it does not seem to be operative.
All zombies to the lobby, please.
Right.
For
I'm
mass-
like, Barry, are you still analyzing that dead body right now?
Unfamiliar physics symbols are written here.
A plus side? What?
It
There's a panel. Will you open it? Yeah, sure. There's a switch. Will you push it? Yeah, sure.
There's a button. Oh, a whole pillar. The foundation of the building just moved.
Right.
What is the point of that? I mean, the panel's right there. Are you not gonna... Look how easy I found it. Like, real fucking secret. Whoa.
Whoa, that's a good
Lab.
Lab
Ooh.
key.
Should go
flash drive.
Should go open up a lab with that thing.
The small one, though. You
Yeah.
cannot open
Not the
up.
medium or large.
Right.
How come you haven't tripped on that power cord yet?
A projector? Whoa. Umbrella ink. Bioweapon materials. Those are not slides I would have accidentally stumbled upon. I would never want to see these in my life if they existed.
Cerberus.
Cerberus. Cerberus. Come stay at the Cerberus.
MA39.
Neptune. God of the sea.
Fuck that thing. Remember that thing almost got us?
Yeah.
And then it flopped around. We laughed
I think
at
it's
it.
still flopping around.
Hunter. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, they're frustrating.
Oh.
Oh, no, those are the guys.
It's a Tyrone.
Shit.
You know.
Those are the guys right there you don't want to mess with.
Right,
man.
just blink.
Gee,
Wait a minute.
one of these things is not like the others.
Wow, man.
R&D staff. Wait.
Look at that guy's. Oh my
Did
god.
anybody...
dude.
Wait, let's see. Okay, yeah, okay. Cerberus. Okay, Neptune. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, Hunter. Yeah, fuck those guys. Yeah, remember Tyrone? Yeah, those guys. Wait a minute. I know.
R&D staff.
Who's the guy on the right, Nil?
Is that who I think it is?
It's Kyle, remember?
Shit, yeah.
Alright. Kyle, dude, you're under arrest, man.
Yeah.
But he's on the Stars team. How could that happen?
No! Security system. Basement level 1. Helicopter port. Executives and government officials. Only on helicopter port. This restriction... Wow. I had gum in my mouth, so excuse me. This restriction may not apply in case of an accident. Passage to the helicopter. No one is allowed to enter unless they are attended by a research consultant or security director. All others will be shot on sight, you dumbasses. Yeah, that's pretty serious. Elevator. The elevator stops during emergencies. That's all we gotta say about the elevator. Basement level 2. Visual data room. Visual data room is within the control of Special Research Division. Keith Arving, the room manager. Whoa.
Oh, man. Do not mess with that guy.
Well, he needs to find a better place for that secret button. It's designated to have jurisdiction.
They put a switch behind the panel.
It's a panel that says switch.
It's just a switch that says lights. Don't press. Like,
Not a secret.
Not a secret.
Do not push this button.
People keep putting that end table on the other side of the like the column when it moves over. It scrapes real loud on the floor.
God damn it, push the switch.
God damn it, Keith! It's designated to have jurisdiction over room usage. Alright. Prison? There's a prison?
Son.
Sanitation Division controls the usage of the prison. Consultant researchers E. Smith, S. Ross,
Abraham Wesker
Alfred
must be present if virus is used.
Wesker.
Hey, idiots! It's Albert Wesker. Just
now. That guy.
Now you get the joke, right?
That guy.
Okay. I want to let everyone. Okay, you get it. Triple lock door. That's better than those double lock doors. I've been finding those everywhere, and they're nothing. No one is allowed to enter unless he presents all passcode documents. Passcode documents must be created on a specialized output machine by the chief researcher of each block. Power room. Only headquarters supervisors may enter. This restriction may not apply, and the consultant researcher has... This is bullshit. I don't care about... Passcode, okay, no one's allowed to use passcode. I just did.
Okay, I feel like there's 900 different positions within Umbrella.
Right. Basement
Executive
level 4,
passcode
top
director.
secret. Regarding the progress of Tyrant, after the use of T-Virus, the main document is unreadable. Well, it's top secret. Maybe it's coded. It says mole.
Yeah.
Da-dum-da. Alright, well, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Damn it, Bobby.
That's the worst hangover.
Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby.
He keeps trying.
Damn,
I'm gonna get this, okay?
God damn it.
damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby.
God damn it. Oh, dude, that was good. God damn it.